Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out a guitar that was new for 2022. This is the Chapman Guitars ML1 Standard. Okay guys, so first of all, I just want to say before we get on with the demo of the Chapman Guitars ML1, I just want to say a huge thanks to you guys for supporting the channel in 2022. It was a really tough year, but actually by the end of the year, when I look at my stats overall for the full year, the channel has actually performed better than it ever has before any other year. If you want to purchase any gear in this video, then please check out the links below. There are two affiliate links in this video. One of them is an Andertons link, and when you purchase anything through that link, it helps support the channel. There's also below there a Sonicake link, which takes you to the Sonicake website. Again, it's an affiliate link, and the same there too. If you purchase anything through that link, then you will help support this channel out as well. Okay guys, so it was way back in September time 2022 when I first started talking to Chapman Guitars, and I was mainly chasing up the ML2, which is a single cut. I wanted to get a single cut on the channel. I feel really comfortable playing single cuts, and I haven't got one anymore, so I got in touch with Chapman Guitars. I really like Ash Top, so the Standard series, which was released back end of the summer in 2022, really appealed to me. Last week I demoed the ML2, which is a single cut, and I really liked that guitar. The pickup in it is absolutely awesome. I love that pickup. It's almost a perfect pickup for me. So while I was discussing the ML2 with Chapman Guitars, they ended up saying, why don't you check out the ML1 as well? You might like it. I don't know why they said that. They probably checked out the channel and saw a lot of super strats on there and figured that, you know, as soon as I play a lot of super strats, I might as well try the ML1 as well. These guitars in the Standard series retail between £500 and £600 at the moment. There's a deal on at Andertons, because I don't know how long they're going to stay at that price, but it is quite a lot of guitar for what you're getting for 500 quid. I was not expecting much from these guitars, to be honest, but I've really enjoyed playing both of them. This one here has shocked me the most. This is the ML1, which is obviously the Super Strat version from the Standard series. Now, like I said, I wasn't looking for another Super Strat or to demo a Super Strat even, but they sent this guitar out and I really like it. From the first moment I opened the box and looked at it, the top that is in this black, this trans black colour is really nice. It looks really evil, and you can only just see the grain through it. It's kind of a nice subtle thing they've got going on there. Like from a distance you just think it was satin black, then when you get close you can see through and you can see the grain and everything, and it really is a nice top on there. I just want to tell you guys what I'm using in this demo. I am going from this guitar straight into my Blackstar dual distortion, which is absolutely awesome. I love this damn thing. In the effects loop of the Blackstar dual distortion, I have a Sonicake Sonic Ambiance pedal, which is a delay and a reverb all-in-one pedal. Again, go down there in the affiliate link below in the description, and you can go and buy that from the Sonicake website, and it helps support the channel. I use that all the time. It means I need less pedals if they're all in one, basically. That's why I enjoy using it. I'm then going straight into a Zoom AMS 44 interface, which is going into my monitors and then into the camera. One of the main features that I like about this guitar is it's got a pretty weighty older body to it, and it's also pretty dense. The body feels pretty dense compared to other guitars. It may only be the same, you know, thickness, but it does feel like you've got a pretty big amount of wood under your arm for the money. It's got this taped off binding thing going on around the edge there that a lot of guitars have got on nowadays, and I just think that that binding around the edge there sets the guitar off nice and really makes it look a lot more expensive than it actually is. The cutaways on this guitar are what makes it really special to me. I think guitars that don't have these belly cuts, let's call them here, on both sides, nowadays, if they don't have that, then they almost look outdated because so many brands are putting these on now. My favourite part of the guitar is actually the way they've done. I don't know how I'm going to show you this. Can you see there that there's like a cutaway on the inside of the horn and on the front as well, on the outside of the horn? And I really like that, what they've done there. It doesn't make playing any different whatsoever, but I just like the feel of it and I like the look of it. From a distance as well, I think those cutaways make the horns look a lot sharper than they actually are, but it's a really comfortable body, really comfortable guitar to play too. I just want to show you the neck joint here on the back. This heel here, or similar versions of this heel, are appearing on a lot of guitars nowadays. There's no need for a base plate in 2022 or 2023, in my opinion. This is the future. It makes you have a lot more access up high, especially for guys like me that have got small hands that can't reach all the way to the 24th without a bit of help. When you've got that big blocky Strat, ugly strap bolt-on thing there going on. But this is really nice. It's cut away nice. It's nothing too fancy, but it does its job. You can get up higher there, and I think it's really comfortable and pleasing to the eye as well. This guitar's neck is completely different to the ML2's neck. The actual finish is the same. It's got that buttery feel to it, you know, that nice satin feel to it. It feels really fast. This neck is a lot less of a handful than the ML2, or at least it feels like it is to me. It's a bit quicker, it's a bit easier to play, and the fretboard is not as wide. You know, I don't think the nut width is as wide either, and it does make a difference that I think the wider the fretboard, the wider the nut, it does tend to slow you down. I guess anything extra that's in your hand does slow you down. Personally, on a Chapman guitar, I'd like to see a super wafer thin neck come out on this guitar. You know, I don't know what plans I have for the future, obviously next year, but if I had to compare this neck to another neck, then it is like a Charvel neck, you know, which are famous for being fast and smooth, but also not being too thin. The headstock, I did say when I unboxed this that I wasn't that keen on this headstock, by the way, because it's a bit Telecaster-ish. But I don't know why, but it's really grown on me since having the guitar and playing it, and I really like it. You know, I like the headstock now. I do like the way they've done the logo. It's kind of chrome looking on there, and I think it looks really quite posh. These guitars are made in Indonesia, and the quality for an Indonesian guitar at this price point, I would say this quality is bang on. The main thing that shocked me about this guitar is the frets. The edge of the frets are totally rounded off. Like, these are probably the most rounded off frets that I've ever had on any guitar. Now, I don't know if Chapman guitars have rounded these off themselves before they've sent them out, or whether they come from the factory like that. Like I said in the other video, this guitar has been to another YouTuber as well, so I don't know. But yeah, if that's what they come like and they are that rounded off, then that's great. It really is. pickups here, you can coil tap them and switch them down to a single coil if you want to. It's got some really nice clean tones actually, even though I have absolutely no idea what to do with a clean channel whatsoever. The pickups in this guitar are completely different again from the ML2. If I had to describe what these pickups are like, particularly this bridge pickup here, it's very forgiving, it's very nice to play, especially to play leads on. If I had to compare this pickup to like another well-known pickup, I'd probably say it's pretty close to a JB. This guitar has an ebony fingerboard. The frets are jumbo, but they're not super massive. Sometimes you can get really massive frets on guitars these days, and for me, again, it's putting more materials in your hand, and although it might only be a fraction, you can feel it. Just when you get jumbo frets, to me, it can slow me down sometimes. These guitars have pretty big frets on, but they're not super big, you know, where you are feeling like you're bumping along, like you're going over speed humps on the school run. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Do not forget to comment below. I love reading your comments and talking to you guys, and I'll see you all very soon.